Solve the following. This is an exponential equation, and to solve we have to put both sides with the same base. Has 8 raised to something. Can we put 16 as 8 raised to something? Let's see. 8 raised to 1 is just 8, and 8 raised to 2 means 8 times 8. That's not 16. 8 times 8 is 64. So we cannot write 16 as 8 raised to something. So we need to go down with the prime base. 8 is, as we know, 2 times 2 times 2. So we can write down 2 cubed. So the left hand side can be rewritten as with the base 2. Okay, as a base of 2. Let's go for 16. 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 4 of them. So 2 raised to 4. And this shows we can write right hand side also as a base of 2. So let's go for that. So 8 is 2 cubed, and we have x plus 3 outside. 16 is 2 raised to 4, and we have x minus 1 outside. Now we multiply inside and outside exponents. That means distribute this. Same thing here, distribute. So we get 2 raised to 3x plus 3 times 3, 9, equals 2 raised to 4x minus 4. Okay, now we have the same base both sides. So 2 raised to something equals 2 raised to this. That means this exponent should equal this one because we have the same base. So this implies 3x plus 9 is equal to 4x minus 4. And this is a linear equation. We want to solve for x. Okay, to solve for x, we want to combine the like terms. We want to put the like terms in one side. 3x, 4x, so subtract 4x. So we are keeping x in the left side. Move 9 over, so subtract 9. Then we have 3x minus 4x, negative 1x equals negative 4 minus 9, both negative, negative 13. Now to get rid of this negative, we can multiply throughout by negative 1, or this is negative 1 times x, we can divide by negative 1, same thing, or simply cancel x in negative and negative. So we have x equals 13. Final. Solve the following exponential equation. So we have 8 over 27 equals 3 over 2 raised to x. Okay, 3 over 2 raised to x. 3 is prime, 2 is also prime, so we cannot go, we don't have any other smaller factors. So 3 half is this is in the lowest term, 3 halves, and raised to x, and we are trying to find the value of x. So we should be able to write 8 over 27 in the power of 3 over 2. Okay, so let's look at here. 8 is 2 cubed, and 27 is 3 times 3 times 3 cubed. So 8 over 27 is 8 is 2 cubed, 3 cubed, so we have same exponent. So we can write 8 over 27 as 2 over 3 to the third, like 2 raised to 3 on the top, which is 8, and 3 raised to 3, which is 27 on the bottom. Okay, this is good, equals 3 over 2 raised to x. And we have, look at x, we have 3 halves raised to x on the right hand side. So 3 halves is base, so we have to have 3 halves here, but unfortunately we have 2/3. Now the question is, can we make 2/3 as 3 halves? So all we have to do is take the reciprocal, and we know when we take the reciprocal, we need to multiply the exponent by negative 1. Okay, when we have like let's say a raised to 4, if you want to take the reciprocal of a, which is 1 over a, we simply make negative 4, or if it is already negative, then it becomes positive. So we take the reciprocal of 2/3 to match 3 halves, and when we make that, then this becomes negative 3. Or we could have changed 3 halves to 2/3, and this x becomes negative x. Same thing, that equals 3 halves raised to x. Now we have the same base on both sides, that implies negative 3 is equal to x, or x equals negative 3, and that's what we are looking for. Final. Solve the following exponential equation. We have root 2 raised to 2 minus 3x equals 1 over 8. Okay, and by the way, root 2 is same as 2 raised to 1/2. Okay, so the left hand side can be written as 2 raised to some power. Now we should try to write 1 over 8 also as 2 raised to something. Let's try. And we know 8 is 2 times 2 times 2, so 2 cubed. And whenever we have 1 over 8 and we need to take this 2 cubed to the top, take the reciprocal, we have to put just negative exponent. So this looks good. We can have both sides in powers of 2. Okay, so root 2 is same as 2 raised to 1/2, and we already have outside exponent 2 minus 3x. Okay, and we multiply, we distribute inside exponent to outside in a moment, equals 1 over 8 is 2 cubed. Okay, here we need to distribute 1/2 to these two, inside exponent and outside exponent we need to multiply, and 1 over 2 cubed, we move this to the top. That for that we need to make this negative, so this will be 2 raised to 1/2 times 2. Let's look at here, 1/2 times 2 is 2 cancel, just 1, so 1/2 times 2 is 1 minus 1/2 times 3x. 1/2 times 3x is, so 3x on the top, there is no cancellation, 3x 1, 3x over 2, or 3/2 x. So this is 3x over 2 equals, so 1 is nothing, we want to take this to the top, so it becomes 2 raised to negative 3. Now we have same base on the both sides, 2 2. That means the exponent should be equal, so this implies 1 minus 3x over 2, basically 3/2 x, equals negative 3. And this is a linear equation. We want to solve this for x. Okay, let's move 1 to the other side. We are trying to isolate x, so subtract 1 from both sides, then we get negative 3/2 x, or 3x over 2, same thing, equals negative 3 minus 1, negative 4. And negative negative we can cancel, we can multiply both sides by negative 1 or divide by negative 1, so negative is gone. Now we have 3x over 2. Okay, here is 3x over 2 equals 4, and we can always write 4 as 4 over 1. Okay, and we have only one fraction, that means we can use the cross multiplication rule. We can cross multiply. Okay, 3x times 1, 3x equals 2 times 4, 8, and divide by 3, so x equals 8/3, which is 2 2/3, or you can just leave here, and in fact you can rewrite this as 2 and 2/3. Solve the following exponential equation. We have 3 raised to a polynomial equals 9. Okay, to get rid of these bases, so we have 3 raised to something, we need to make 3 raised to something, because 3 is the prime, so we cannot go below 3. 3 raised to something, and 9 is 3 squared, which is easy, so this is simply 3 raised to x squared minus 5x minus 12 equals 9 is 3 squared. Now we have the same base, so these exponents should be equal. This implies the exponent x squared minus 5x minus 12 is equal to 2, which is a quadratic equation we've seen before. Now we solve this equation for x. Okay, to solve we need to make right hand side 0, so subtract 2 from both sides. We get x squared minus 5x minus 12 minus 2 minus 14 equals 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. Factor, if it factors it will be short, if it does not then we can use quadratic formula, or we can solve by completing the square. Let's try to factor. So x square x 14, 7 times 2 14, and to get negative 7 plus 2. From this factor, x minus 7 becomes 0 when x equals 7. 7 minus 7 0, and from this factor we get negative 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So 7 and negative 2 are answers, and we can check. In fact, plug in 7 here. 7 square minus 5 times 7 minus 12. Okay, and that should give us 9. Let's try. So 3 raised to 7 squared, 49, minus 5 times 7, 35, minus 12, that is 35 minus 12, both negative, so 47. 49 minus 47, 2, and 3 squared 9. So this is good. How about negative 2? Let's plug in negative 2. 3 raised to negative 2 quantity squared, that's 4, minus 5 times negative 2, negative 5 times negative 2, so positive 10, minus 12, 4 plus 10, 14 minus 12, 2, so 3 squared, which is 9. So both are answers. Solve the following exponential equation. So we have 5 raised to a polynomial equals 1 over 5 raised to x. Since the left hand side is 5 raised to something and 5 is prime, that means we cannot go below 5. We have to make right hand side 5 raised to something. Okay, let's see. This is 5 raised to x squared minus 3x minus 35 equals, this is 1 over 5. If we take the reciprocal, we have to multiply outside by negative 1, or just make positive to negative or negative to positive. This is positive. So if we take the reciprocal, 1 over 5, 5 over 1 5, this becomes positive x becomes negative x. Okay, if we have, like, let's say 1 over 2 raised to negative 3, and if you want to flip, take the reciprocal, 2 over 1, don't have to write 1, this negative 3 becomes just positive 3. This will be same as 2 cube. In our case, 1 over 5, now flip, 5 over 1 5, and this x becomes negative x. Now 5 raised to something and 5 raised to something, we have same base. That means these exponents should be same. This implies x squared minus 3x minus 35 is equal to negative x. Now this is a quadratic equation and we want to solve for x. So make right hand side 0. For we need to move this to the left side. So negative x, add x, has x term. Then we get x squared minus 3x plus 1x, so minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. Now factor. If it factors, good, it will be short. If it does not, then we have to go for quadratic formula or complete the square. So let me factor this. So x squared x times x, 35, 7 times 5, 35. To get negative, goes to the bigger positive. Now x equals, from this factor becomes 0, 7 minus 7, so 7, and this factor becomes 0 when x equals negative 5. Negative 5 plus 5, 0. So x equals 7 and negative 5. In fact, you can check, plug in x equals 7 here and 7 here. You need to get equal. You need to get same thing on both sides. Same thing for negative 5. Okay, these are the answers.